great Divilethion, please hear our prayers.
I would, but you're not Lynn.
My sincere apologies. Lynn has come down with a fever. But I assure you, I've been serving this temple for years, and I'm every bit as capable as—
The fuck you are! Get me Lynn right now!
Yes, my apologies. At once.
Some brat opens the door. Yeah?
Good day. We need Lynn at the temple.
So what?
The brat closes the door.
Hey! Marrow, quit joking around! You'll get us all killed!
Hello?
Sorry, Lynn. Divilethion won't hear me out after all. It's asking for you.
All right.
So off to work he goes.
You... You called?
Ah, I guess you really are sick. Try not to die.
I will.
Will what? Die?
I will try not to die.
Good, good. Say, what do you miserable humans need from me now?
Lynn pukes.
This is the worst offering I've ever received.
I'm so sorry.
Never mind. Carry on.
So, what did the great Divilethion say?
It agreed to vanquish the flying monster.
Wonderful! Praise the Divilethion!
It'll choose... choose a sacrifice within the next 3 days.
I see. I'll let everyone know. You go home and rest.
Thanks. Oh, and Aenon?
What is it?
I left you a surprise at the altar.
Huh?
Just so you know, this little village here sits in the middle of nowhere. If you ever been to nowhere, you know there isn't anything there. Except nothing. There's a whole bunch of nothing. Nothing, and then this stupid little village no one has ever even heard of, it doesn't even have a name. That's how insignificant it is. The only reason this village hasn't completely vanished off the face of the earth is because of Divilethion. A magnificent, glorious, beautiful, wonderful, fearsome, great, and incredibly benevolent deity. It protects this piece of shit village and the crappy humans within. And all it asks in return is a human heart or two. Hearts are Divilethion's favorite snacks. Yes. Divilethion is the best thing to ever grace this land. The following evening, Lynn gets a visitor.
You're High Priest Lynn, right?
Yes, can I help you?
Well...
Sit down anywhere you like.
Huh?
What?
What are you looking at?
That's just my brother, Marrow. Do you want him to leave?
No, that's okay, I guess.
So, what can I do for you?
It's just... this. Do you think this is what I think it is?
A hideous new tattoo? No, that's not what that is. That is the mark of the great Divilethion. This man is a lucky one.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Damn it! I thought so. Damn it! God damn it!
Please, have a drink.
Lynn offers the balding man a bottle of wine along with a glass. But the man must have missed the glass, since he pours the liquid directly into his mouth. Some of it drips onto the carpet, never to come off again.
What will I tell my wife? And the kids? What do I do?
Divilethion has chosen you, my friend. You will do what you have to.
It's going to hurt, isn't it?
I believe so.
Who's gonna do it?
It's either me or High Priest Rando.
Do I at least get to choose?
Who would you prefer?
You. I've seen what a sloppy job that baldy does.
Then I'll do it.
Thanks. I guess.
You should go to your wife.
Yeah. Man, I can't get out of this, can I?
I'm sorry.
Oh well. That's it then, huh? I've spent my whole life working and this is it? What a useless life that was. I'm glad it'll be over soon.
Don't say that. Your sacrifice will ensure the safety of us all. It's a very noble way to go.
But why me?
Lynn can't come up with a polite way to tell this guy to get lost.
This sucks. Fix me a real strong drink when the time comes, okay?
I can do that, yes.
You better.
And off stumbles the man with the bottle of red wine in hand. It wasn't even his, but fine, keep it, you petty thief. We'll all be glad once you're dead.
Is he gonna make it home?
I certainly hope so.
Yeah, can't have him die on his own accord now, can we?
Marrow.
What? Was I not supposed to say that out loud?
Let's not start this again.
Fine. All I'm saying is that you could offer animals' hearts to your god.
Marrow, please.
What? There's plenty of those around. What makes that guy's heart so much better than a cow's? Or a pig's?
Neither you nor I have any say in that.
This is so stupid.
You see, Marrow isn't that smart. In fact, Marrow is a drooling moron. You have to be a moron not to worship the great Divilethion, the sole savior of this village, the kind and gentle god. But Marrow doesn't. Therefore, Marrow is a moron. Moving on, they hold the ritual the very next evening.
Hey, Lynn! Feeling better yet?
Much better, thank you.
I heard you puked on Divilethion!
No, not exactly. I puked on its feet.
Divilethion has feet?
I mean, where its feet would be?
Ah, details. Who cares? Do you think I could perform the ritual this time?
The sacrifice asked me himself.
Man, well, maybe next time. What you looking for?
No, nothing. Marrow isn't here.
And there she comes! Hello, Aenon!
Good evening. The sacrifice has been captured.
Oh? He ran?
Yeah, the usual. Sudden bright idea to make a run for it.
Yes, thank you so much for not lifting a finger, Rando. Really helpful.
You'd make an old man like me run? So heartless.
I saw you running just fine yesterday.
I wasn't as old yesterday as I am today.
That is such a load of bullshit!
All right, then. I'll go prepare the sacrifice. Looks like you had some second thoughts.
Who wouldn't? Listen, my wife just gave birth to our second child. She needs me.
Uh-huh.
Lynn nods along to the man's pleading, but he doesn't actually listen. He has been at this for years now, and he has heard every sob story you can think of. You might think Lynn has become jaded, but the fact is that he never cared in the first place. To him, strangers and their tragedies are just some strangers' tragedies. That's the kind of person he is.
Berries or vanilla? Honestly, tastes the same anyway. Only the scent is different. So kinda like tea. Or at least the tea from Old Margaret's store. For that price, you'd think.
The man doesn't care about Old Margaret's store, nor tea. He's at death's door. He doesn't give a rat's ass about the quality of some goddamn tea he wouldn't be able to afford, even if he wasn't dying. But it is not tea that Lynn is offering him.
Here.
Huh?
Drink. It'll make you brave.
The man drinks as he is told, briefly wondering if he would have preferred the berry version. Perhaps he cared a little bit after all. But his mind doesn't stay intact long enough to reach a conclusion.
I want you to know that everyone appreciates your selfless act. I want you to know that you are lucky. You get to be one with Divilethion!
And off they go to the merry, jolly, happy, fun ritual murder party. Everyone is wearing masks with big, nice smiles on them. Sure, the masks made it a bit difficult to drink, but they were absolutely necessary to keep the mood pleasant. You see, sometimes people forgot what a joyous event this is supposed to be. Especially the family members of the sacrifice tended to bring everyone down. But not tonight. Everyone is in high spirits. They are all singing and dancing and chanting. Divilethion! 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 Lynn's dagger glimmers as it's lifted up. And the man still beating hard is offered to Divilethion. It eats it with great delight. Everyone cheers. They are so happy that Divilethion is happy. How nice. Everyone is so nice. They party through the small hours of the night. Eventually, everyone goes home. Lynn looks especially graceful as he slips on some ice and lands on his ass. He can't quite get the key to work.
Marrow!
But Marrow doesn't care. Lynn spends quite a while attempting to unlock the door. It gets to the point where his fingers go numb from the cold, but alas, he gets the door open.
Marrow, you heathen! Where are you? Marrow! I can't believe you! Why weren't you at the ceremony?
Because I caught your stupid cold.
Do you have any idea how disrespectful you're being?
Get over it. I'm tired.
I don't care! What kind of example do you think you're setting? Oh well, the High Priest's brother didn't show up. Why should I? It's only the ritual that allows this village to remain in existence!
Like it's my fault I got sick. You're the one that carries all this flu crap home from the temple. So, I don't know, wash your hands more often, Mr. Holy Man.
I see. But even so, Marrow, that man just gave his life for this village. For you. It's really important you show up to appreciate that.
Is that what you call it?
Huh?
He gave it? Not like you took it or anything.
Don't be like that. I wish there was another way too.
I kinda doubt that.
I really do. But as things stand right now, we don't have a choice.
You chose to be a priest!
Because I had to!
Oh, right. Keep telling me that. You just had to. Poor you. It has nothing to do with, say, money.
And who do you think I make that money for? Well... Fuck. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have raised my voice at you. So, good night, Marrow.
Yeah.
Lynn feels a little down about choking his brother, but it's not like the little shit died, so he's just being dramatic. Sure, it would be nice if this house had some parents in it, but that is something to reflect upon another time. It is a brand new day, and what a glorious day it is! Divilethion has defeated the flying monster that was looming over this useless village. I bet you forgot all about the beast already. But don't feel bad, it was only the very reason that they sacrificed a man after all. All is well now, thanks to the great Divilethion.
Lynn, my favorite. I was hoping you would visit today.
Yes, I wanted to ask you if the ceremony was to your liking.
Yes, absolutely. I'm very pleased. So pleased, in fact, I have a gift for you. Come on closer. I won't bite. I'm quite full thanks to you. My precious, my pet. I said closer, you little shit! I made this just for you. Go on, put it on.
This isn't made from the sacrifice, is it?
Does it look like human remains to you? Rude. It's from my old bones.
You have new bones then?
Obviously. So, do you like it, my dear?
Well, it's unlike anything I've ever been given before.
It's not just beautiful. those bones still emit a bit of my aura. So don't be too thrown off if creatures start running away from you.
I don't feel anything, though.
Yes, well, humans here are used to my presence. But outside the village, anything that's conscious will run for its life. That's how fearsome I am.
Now, why would I ever leave the village?
You wouldn't. But that's not the point anyway. I'm giving you a token of my affection, you dumb bastard. Appreciate it.
I do. I just don't know what to say.
Say, thank you, O great Divilethion. I'll forever cherish this holy blessing from your divine grace.
Thank you, Div. I'll wear it every day.
Wow. Call me that again and I'll crush your skull.
Nothing worth mentioning happens for a while. Nice and peaceful days go by under the loving care of Divilethion the Benevolent. And soon the seasons change. Summer has come with all its disgusting bugs and mosquitoes. And the humidity. Oh, God merciful Divilethion, deliver me from the fucking humidity. The nights are nice and cool though.
Oh, Marrow. You're still awake?
No, I'm just standing here with my eyes open, clearly asleep.
Aren't you tired?
Of you? Yes.
Right. I'll leave you to it.
Lynn.
Hmm?
It's the anniversary of Mom's death tomorrow.
Right. It's been 2 years, hasn't it? Hmm? What?
1, Lynn. It's been only 1 year.
Oh,
And I'm guessing you have work tomorrow.
that's right.
Yeah, I figured.
Well, I have to get some sleep. Good night.
The sun is glaring down at full force. 3 priests sit in the shade, having lunch. Well, 2 priests are having lunch. One is gazing to the distance towards the graveyard.
So what if she died a year ago? What does it matter if I don't go visit her grave today? It's not like she won't be dead tomorrow, too. What does it matter if I never go? What is she going to do about it? Not talk to me? Well, Marrow might not talk to me.
Those are the kind of thoughts he battles with. Everyone and their dead mom knows the correct course of action. Let your sniveling brat of a brother throw his fit. You got work to do. Lynn shouldn't even be thinking about this in the first place. But no, for whatever reason, Lynn has a soft spot for his insufferable little brother.
These robes are killing me.
Tell me about it. It's the humidity.
My aunt said it's humid because of the flooding,
I don't know, maybe. But I'm pretty sure it's the rain.
which causes the flood.
No, I think the flood is caused by the ice on the mountains melting.
And that's caused by this heat.
Whatever. What do you think, Lynn?
I'm sorry, what?
Are you okay?
Yes,
You seem a bit gloomy.
it's nothing. Or, actually, it's my mother's death anniversary. Do you think you could cover for me?
Well, I would, but it's your turn to pray to the great Divilethion.
Oh, come on, let the kid go. I'll cover for you, but you'll do my next mass.
Thank you.
And off he goes, the idiot. On his way down the stairs, he runs into a band of villagers. They attempt to tell him something, but Lynn is in too much of a hurry. So they find Rando and Aenon instead.
Please hear me out.
Ma'am, we're on a lunch break.
Some goddamn temple this is!
Don't mind him. I would be glad to hear your worries.
It's the crops. All this water is causing them to mold.
Oh?
We've done everything we can, but if the flood doesn't stop soon, the whole harvest is ruined. How will we last through the winter? Please, you have to help us.
You can all pray to the great Divilethion right over there.
We've prayed! We've prayed our hearts out. It's no use. Let us see the god in person. Please.
Please calm down.
We'll all die without food, and so will you.
I understand. We will take care of it. I'll speak to the great Divilethion in your stead.
Thank you.
The villagers are satisfied with that and leave.
Great. What now?
Looks like the great Divilethion doesn't feel like helping us. Do you think we should, you know.
Oh, I absolutely think we should offer a sacrifice. My neighbors have an especially nasty newborn who we could...
Oh my god, the merciful Divilethion! You will not finish that sentence, I swear!
All right, I'm kidding. Let's go see Divilethion.
Neither of you are Lynn.
Please forgive us for that. Lynn has a family matter to attend to.
There is nothing more important than me. I should smack him on the head so hard it falls off.
Well...
How dare he!
Yes, he is the rudest, stupidest boy. But please hear our prayer. I'd like to offer you my neighbor's newborn child in exchange for a dry spell.
Ah! Don't listen to this moron! Oh, merciful Divilethion! He talks out of his ass!
We need a drought, that's a fact. And the baby is noisy. So I'm sorry for connecting a few obvious dots.
No, you just want...
Why am I being subjected to watching two monkeys bicker?
My deepest apologies. Please disregard what he just prayed for. We only want to stop the flooding.
Right. You don't like getting your feet wet, huh? Pathetic humans.
That, and we'll die if the crops rot.
You always die. Too much water, you die. Too little water, you die. Is there a single setback you can handle without dying?
Well, that's why we come to you, our beloved Divilethion. Our only hope, our only savior.
That I am, aren't I? A messiah for your wretched species. Very well. I'll spare the crops, despite this disaster of a prayer.
Thank you. Thank you, Divilethion the Benevolent.
This isn't how I accept my thanks, and you know it.
Of course! We will prepare the sacramental hall at once.
Good. The faster you disappear from my sight, the better.
Just one tiny, small, insignificant request.
Give it a rest already! He doesn't want the baby's heart!
Don't worry your ugly little heads about that. I'll choose the sacrifice myself. And I know just who to pick.
Hi there.
Hi? I'm surprised you showed up.
Me too, actually.
Well, I'm sure Mom's happy about it.
I had to skip work to come.
Well, yeah, but this is important.
I'm going to get an earful tomorrow, so I hope that you're happy.
It's not about whether I'm happy or not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's about Mom!
It is indeed. And now that I've shown up, can you stop giving me such a hard time about it?
Ugh! Why are you like this? You're supposed to come here because you care about her. Don't you feel anything? Anything at all?
I feel annoyed and slightly bored. But I came anyway. Doesn't that count for something?
No, it doesn't.
What do you want me to do? Yell, "Hooray! Hooray! Happy death anniversary, mother!" Congratulations for being dead a whole year!
Ugh! I can't believe how badly you don't get it.
Marrow, I did this for you. So when we go home, I don't want to hear another word about how I don't care.
You just admitted you don't!
Oh, did I?
Just whatever. Let's go home.
And so they went home, blissfully ignorant of the consequences of neglecting God. But Lynn would soon find out all about it. But not as soon as Marrow, who found out about it the very next morning. Marrow noticed a dull ache on his chest, as if he had been punched with a dagger.
Huh?
He takes a few double takes, but the mark remains.
Oh shit!
Do you want coffee?
What? No?
Okay.
And why even bother knocking if you're just gonna barge in anyway?
Alright.
Marrow decides to collect himself. The last person he wants to find out about the mark is Lynn.
Just act normal. I'll think of something. I'm not even part of this religion. Just relax. Go drink some coffee. No, wait! I said I didn't want it already.
Are you going out like that?
Huh? Oh! Crap! I completely forgot to change. I'm gardening again today. So this is easier to wash. I mean, since it's black already, you know?
I suppose.
That made sense, right? This is normal, right?
Say, Marrow,
He thinks something is up. Oh god, oh shit.
are our crops molding too?
Huh? Who cares about that?
Marrow?
Well, yeah. Yeah, sure. I mean, I'll see what I can salvage.
Don't worry about it. It'll be better soon. Aenon dropped by last night. She said Divilethion agreed to fix it.
Oh. But I don't... I mean, it's just crops. I don't think it's worth killing someone over.
Oh? How did you know there will be a sacrifice?
Huh? But because! Isn't there always one? When Divilethion agrees to help, you know?
Well, not always. But yes, this time there will be one. Speaking of which, Marrow, I need you to be present at the ritual this time.
Oh, thank God, it's just about that.
I know you don't like it, but I'm getting a lot of crap for your behavior. Even Rando said it's unbecoming of me to let you off the hook.
I'll... Okay.
Hmm?
It's fine. Look, I need to go get the crops now, so...
Alright, thank you, Marrow.
Yeah. See you tonight.
Hmm?
Oh my fucking god, what am I going to do?
You might be thinking there's really no problem here. Clearly, Lynn is far too accommodating when it comes to Marrow anyway. Standing up God for him and whatnot. But that's just how it is. After all, it's just the two of them now. Their father caught the plague when Marrow was just a kid. Daddy and the other affected agreed to leave the village. So it was bye-bye, Dad. He probably got eaten by monsters out there. Or perhaps froze to death during the winter. Either way, Marrow was left behind with his mother and Lynn. Mother and Marrow bawled their eyes out. Lynn didn't seem too bothered, and that bothered Marrow. Mother wasn't bothered that Lynn wasn't bothered. Mother didn't bother with Lynn much in general. Several years later, Mother said to Marrow,
Don't tell anyone, but I hope that lazy bastard from next door gets killed next. I swear, he steals our vegetables at night!
but it wasn't Mr. Wander that got sacrificed, it was her. Who do you suppose did the honors? Yes, of course, our little Lynn. Who else? There is a total of 3 high priests in this village, but it had to be Lynn.
It's okay.
Said Lynn, but Marrow didn't think it was okay at all. So you see, Marrow doesn't have much faith that Lynn would make an exception for family. Everyone has the right to be devoured by Divilethion. That's what Lynn thinks. The vegetables are molding. Marrow doesn't care. It seems unlikely he'll be around to feel hungry for much longer anyway.
Well, well, welcome, my dear. Decided to show up today, hmm?
I'm sorry for skipping last time.
Yes, well, you learned your lesson, I hope. Though, you don't seem too upset.
Why would I be upset?
I see. Boy, was I wrong about you. Honestly, I'm shocked.
I'm not following.
The ritual is tomorrow evening, is it not? Or, at least that's what Aenon kept telling me.
Well, about that, we still don't know who you've chosen.
Ah,
Usually it's figured out pretty early, but this time no one has come forth.
I see.
I know it isn't like you to spoil the fun, but if you want the ritual done on time, you're gonna have to give me a hint.
So that's why you're so nonchalant about it.
Eh?
I thought you already knew who I chose.
Wait. You wouldn't have!
Wouldn't I? Now that's the reaction I was expecting.
But why him?
Who knows? I get a little jealous sometimes.
Huh?
That is to say, Lynn, do not be absent from our sessions again. You're upset, aren't you, my pet? Was I too harsh?
What are you talking about? You know what's best for this village. and best for me. If anything, I'm more grateful than ever.
Oh, you are, huh?
Of course. Thank you for delivering me from my distractions. With this, I can finally fully devote myself to serving you and this village.
Ah, what a bore. I really wanted to see you cry.
Perhaps I'll cry from joy.
That's not the same. I wanted you begging and pleading.
But I pray to you every day.
Yeah, but you don't ever mean it.
Nonsense, of course I do.
I've had enough of you. Get out.
Oh, welcome back! What did it say?
Huh?
Did the great Divilethion tell you who's to sacrifice?
It's... Actually, I'm not sure. It was all riddles.
Ah, typical. Why does it insist on this hide and seek?
Perhaps it's difficult to find amusement when you're God. If it comes down to it, we'll just have to check each villager individually.
Jeez, let's wait until tomorrow at least. The sacrifice must be shitting themselves by now. I'm sure someone will notice something is up.
Sounds good to me. Lynn?
I'm sorry. I think I'm getting sick again.
Again?
I'm telling you, we shouldn't let sick people in the masses. They infect everyone else.
And how are you going to check who's sick?
Well,
I think I'm going home for today.
Right, sleep it off. We have a big day tomorrow.
Drink lots of water.
Thank you. I will.
Lynn heads home, his little mind racing.
It's messing with me. It just wanted to scare me. It didn't actually pick Marrow. Marrow would have told me. He would have told me, right? Marrow?
But there is no answer.
Oh, great. He ran away. No! No, he didn't. He isn't a sacrifice. And where would he run away to anyway? To the wilderness so he could be eaten by something else instead?
Lynn sits on the couch, gets up, but then sits back down again. He gets up a couple more times, until he finally decides to stay down. And there he sits for the rest of the day, his thoughts running around in circles. He's still sitting there when Marrow finally shows up.
Ah! Huh? Why are you sitting here in the dark? Scared the crap out of me.
Sorry. I didn't notice the sun went down.
Well, the vegetables are fucked. I saved what I could, but it wasn't much.
Thanks.
Sure. Anyway, good night.
Marrow?
Yeah?
Can we talk for a bit?
Ah, yes. The conversation starter nobody wants to hear.
What's up?
You seem a little stressed out.
It's just the crops. It sucks.
I see.
It just pisses me off. I put all that effort in and they rot anyway. You know?
I understand. If it's just that, then fine. But you know, Marrow, I'm... if something was wrong, you'd tell me, right?
Yeah, of course.
The house gets a little too quiet for comfort.
Anyway, I have to get to sleep now.
Good night.
Yeah.
Lynn could have easily checked if Marrow was the sacrifice, but he didn't. He didn't have to. He knows already, after all. He knows, but just for now, he'll pretend to be convinced otherwise. Rando is dusting the temple stairs with such vigor, you think he likes it.
Oh, hey! Feeling better?
Yes, thank you. Any news on the sacrifice?
Not a peep, but fear not!
Rando throws the broom away with an extravagant gesture.
It's my turn to pray today!
Isn't it a bit early?
Watch me! I'll get the sacrifice's identity out of that thing!
I don't think you should push it. I mean...
Relax! I'll take care of it!
Lynn is left alone with a growing sense of unease. He sits down on the stairs to brood. One might wonder what exactly is the problem here. Marrow has been nothing but unbearable this whole time. I'd say good riddance. But Lynn doesn't see it that way. He remembers him and Marrow used to be very close. Best friends even. That's how pitiful Lynn's social life used to be. You see, Lynn was one of those unwanted children. Well, not at first. At first, he was very much wanted. His parents had gotten married and were on their way to their happily ever after. But then Mother got ill while pregnant with Lynn. She went to the great Divilethion to ask for help, and the merciful Divilethion helped her, of course. Divilethion is the most kind being on Earth after all, but in exchange, it demanded the unborn child for itself. It was so excited! It had never had a pet before. Mother, on the other hand, wasn't too thrilled about it. But what else could she do? Let herself and the child die? Besides, she could always just make another. So she agreed. Lynn was born to serve the great Divilethion. What an honor! Maybe that's why Mother doesn't bother loving Lynn. Lynn wasn't hers anymore. She made sure Lynn stayed alive, but didn't waste her breath talking to him. In fact, she went out of her way to acknowledge his existence as little as possible. Father didn't think it was right, but said nothing because he was a spineless people pleaser. But Marrow was different. He and Lynn would play together, and overall they had a pleasant childhood. Well, ignoring all the unpleasant things, like Dad leaving to die and sibling favoritism and whatnot. Look, I'm saying neither of them were beaten with sticks. And as far as I'm concerned, that's a happy childhood. Anyway, it was only after Lynn officially became a priest that Marrow became a whiny little shit.
So, you're a high priest now?
That's right.
You'll be in charge of those sick rituals?
Some of them, yes.
Congratulations.
Lynn couldn't understand why Marrow wasn't happy for him. Serving Divilethion was ensuring the safety and happiness of the whole village. Sure, there was an occasional sacrifice or two, but it was either that or no village at all. Lynn thought Marrow was being unreasonable and naive. Surely he'd grow out of it. Nope. Anyway, that's why Lynn isn't so sure whether to stab Marrow or not.
What am I to do? Killing Marrow will prevent a famine. Not killing him is just me being selfish. Why am I even thinking about this? It's the same as ever. I'm just being sentimental. That's no good. Divilethion is testing me, and I'm failing big time.
There you are! I was looking for you!
Hi. How did it go with Divilethion?
He asks as if he didn't know.
Oh boy. I'm sorry to tell you this. Divilethion told me who the sacrifice is. It's your brother.
Oh.
Sorry.
Lynn doesn't know how to react. Should he pretend to be shocked by the news? It seems like a huge bother right now.
You okay there, kiddo?
Oh, yes, I'm fine.
Sorry you have to go through this again.
Again?
Like with your mother?
Oh! Alright, I did that. Well, anyway, there's no way Marrow comes willingly.
That's for sure.
Will you come with me to get him?
Are you sure? I can go grab him with Aenon.
No. He'll probably run away at the sight of you two. Let's just go get him.
Right now? It's still early.
I know he's home right now, so...
This is going to get messy, isn't it?
If he starts a ruckus, we'll knock him out.
You have no mercy, huh?
What was that?
Old man's mutterings. Ignore it. Are you sure you want to do this? I know it's difficult.
No, it's fine.
Are you sure?
Stop asking me.
Marrow is surprised to see them. He was clearly expecting the priest to come after him much later. Possibly after he had miraculously come up with an escape plan.
What's up?
Look, we know it's you, kid.
What are you talking about?
Don't make this more difficult than it has to be.
No! Wait! It's not me. I swear. Lynn, it's not me.
Marrow?
Not you, huh? Then show us you don't have the mark!
No!
In a desperation, Marrow attempts to push aside the old priest to get past him. But Rando has dealt with this kind of thing plenty of times. He gets Marrow in a headlock.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Let me go!
Marrow struggles in a panic.
Ah! Ow! 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 Lynn! A little help here!
Lynn helps Rando grab Marrow. They start dragging Marrow to the temple. He is kicking and screaming the whole way there, but it's no use. People stop and stare, but the instant Rando asks them for some help, they all become extremely busy with looking at the clouds. Yes. Fascinating. Might it rain tonight? That'd be bad. Yep. Several bumps and bruises later, Marrow is thrown into the temple's wine cellar.
Now behave, or we'll have to tie you up! You don't want to spend the last of your life being unable to move, right? I mean, that sounds pretty uncomfortable. Imagine getting a runny nose from crying and not being able to clean it up. That's just gross.
Thank you for your input, Rando.
So now what? I'm to sit here until evening, waiting for my death?
Yes, and you can help yourself to some of our wine.
Marrow isn't old enough to.
What does that matter? The kid's about to kick the bucket anyway. It's brilliant! He won't even have to suffer the morning after. I'm telling you, red wine gives me the worst hangover. There was this one time
I don't give a shit, old man.
Your loss, it's a great story.
I'm going to see if Aenon has shown up yet.
Actually, it's such a great story, I'm going to tell it anyway. So it was like 15 years ago during the harvest season.
Rando stays behind to mercilessly torture Marrow with his boring story. Right on cue, Aenon appears.
Here I am.
So you are. We've captured the sacrifice.
Oh?
Uh-huh. Could you check that everything is in order in the sacramental hall?
Sure. Who's the sacrifice?
Sorry, I have to visit Divilethion.
Oh, okay. I'll see you later?
Yes, of course.
Huh?
Lynn, little thing, what brings you here? Is the ritual starting already? You should know I prefer it at midnight.
No. I just wanted to tell you we're ready to go once the sun sets.
Why would you tell me this? It's not my problem, I just want to eat. The logistics of the ritual are on you.
I know, but I thought you might want to know anyway, considering who the sacrifice is.
Now why would that matter? Surely I can trust my precious pet to do as it's told.
Of course.
Then what is this? Did you come here looking for praise?
I came to pray.
Oh, well, go on then.
Divilethion, I find my heart wavering. I think I'm sad.
Aww.
What should I do?
You do as you're told. How you feel about it couldn't possibly be more irrelevant.
Doesn't that make me spineless?
Luckily, I have enough spine for the both of us. If that was all, leave. I want to relax before dinner.
Yes.
Well?
Right. I'll see you tonight.
The decision has been made already, yet Lynn is still undecided. He wonders where he went wrong, but also if this really is for the best. It has to be. After all, Divilethion has decided this. Lynn will surely become an improved version of himself through this. Truly, Marrow has been but a hindrance. Yes, after this, there will be no more baby brother to pamper. Only Divilethion to worship. Just as it should be for the good servant of God. Yes, what a happy day this is! Wonderful day, a day of absolution. The ritual isn't for the crops at all, it is a gift from Lynn. An offering for Divilethion to forgive Lynn for wasting all these years. Lynn is ready now, ready to receive grace. With newfound determination, Lynn makes his way down the temple stairs. He is feeling certain about himself, but is then struck by Aenon's sorry face.
There you are, Lynn.
Is something wrong?
I saw who the sacrifice is. Lynn, I'm so sorry.
Ugh, just what he didn't need.
Did you find me just to tell me that?
Huh? Oh, well, yes. I was just worried. I know it must be hard on you.
Yes, so what?
Excuse me?
Yes, it is difficult. That is precisely why it's called a sacrifice.
I know, but...
Aenon, Why did you even become a high priest?
What do you mean?
It's been years now, and I haven't seen you perform the ritual even once.
Oh.
Indeed, it's always me or Rando. Mostly me, because Rando is awful at it.
It's just, I thought I could do it as long as it helps people. But I just don't have the stomach for it.
I know you don't. This is a village full of wimps. 400 people whispering behind my back about what a terrible person I am. Yet once the ritual comes around, everyone is so glad I'm here. Let the terrible one do the terrible deeds, so you don't have to.
Don't say that.
You know what, Aenon?
Aenon doesn't want to hear it. She has had enough of Lynn's holier-than-thou nonsense.
I can tell you're not in the mood to talk.
Which was false. Lynn was definitely in the mood to talk. In fact, these are probably the most honest thoughts he has ever shared. Keep it to himself is what Aenon had liked about Lynn. But now, she sees his true colors for the first time, and boy, does she find them ugly.
Maybe if you weren't all so incompetent, Divilethion wouldn't be so focused on me. And maybe if it wasn't so focused on me, I'd be allowed to make some mistakes. Kind of like you. All you do is bumble about making one fuck-up after another. When I so much as slip, God rains punishment upon me!
Lynn, I'm sorry.
About what? It's thanks to that I get to better myself. I get to become what you should aim to be.
I think we should end this conversation here.
Am I making you uncomfortable?
Yes.
No! No. It's just, I still have a lot to do before the ritual.
I see.
See you later.
That's one bridge burn right there. But it doesn't matter. Humans don't matter. Fuck humans. Lynn needs none of them. Only Divilethion is worthy of his time. Rando's mouth is still running a marathon. His captive audience looks less than thrilled.
Oh! Welcome back, Lynn!
Hello.
We should decide who performs the ritual.
Yes. Have this conversation right in front of the very person you're about to kill. Nice.
Me, right?
Are you sure? I mean, can you?
Rando, how many times do you think I've done this already?
Plenty?
And you still have to ask?
Oh! No! I meant since it's Marrow. I thought it might haunt you.
The only way it's going to haunt me is if I let you do it. I can't believe how hard it is for you to kill someone! Do you miss the vital organs on purpose?
Jeez, kid. That was a little uncalled for. I was just trying to be nice.
Yes, very nice of you to offer to kill my brother. Thank you, Rando.
Look, kid, I can appreciate you're not feeling your best today, but don't take it out on your friends.
Aenon is probably missing you right now.
Yes, she probably is.
I'm performing the ritual.
Be my guest.
Sorry you had to see that.
Are you always like this at work?
I don't want to talk about that. How are you? Can I get you something?
Like what?
I don't know. Actually, no, I do know. You'd prefer vanilla. Wait just a moment.
Lynn prepares Marrow a drink. Marrow realizes Lynn probably has the keys. Maybe he can hit him in the head with a bottle and make a run for it?
Here,
What is it?
it's a drug. It'll make this easier for you.
You mean easier for you.
Hmm.
I'll be high out of my mind so you don't have to see me miserable. And you'll play the music so loud you can't hear me scream when you rip my heart out.
You have it all figured out. What?
You know, I kinda expected this to happen sooner or later.
Oh?
Yeah, doesn't surprise me at all. Though I'm still disappointed all the same.
Lynn puts the drink on the table. Suppose it could wait a few more moments.
I'm sorry, Marrow.
Oh yeah, you look real sorry. Not.
I am sorry. I hope you won't hold this against me.
That'd be some feat, considering I'll be dead.
Maybe so. Still, if I could, I'd do things differently.
So do it!
Hmm?
Let's kill someone else instead.
Well, you've certainly changed your attitude.
Shut up. Listen. You can hide their face and pretend it's me.
That's not going to work.
Why not? It's not like God knows what my heart tastes like. Just say you can't stand looking at my face or something.
No, I'm sorry.
Come on. Why not?
I'm sorry.
Why not?
This needs to happen, Marrow. And while I'm torn about it,
Real fucking torn. You're smiling.
Marrow, this is what I do. I love you to bits. But I'm a holy man first, and your brother second.
Ha!
Huh?
A holy man, huh? You fancy yourself a saint?
No, I mean I've devoted myself to Divilethion.
Fuck you, Lynn. Take your halo and choke on it!
Marrow takes the drink from the table and downs it in one go.
Ah! No, I wasn't done talking!
Ha!
Damn it, Marrow!
Lynn tries to shake Marrow out of it, but Marrow's mind is already on a higher plane of existence.
What a heartwarming sentiment to leave me with. Poor Marrow. Come on, then.
Lynn walks Marrow out. They walk past the sacramental hall. That's right, past it. Not in it or to it, but past. And they continue all the way down to Divilethion's altar, the one it uses to talk to the high priest.
Hello?
I already told you I want the ritual done at midnight. And why is that here?
Divilethion, this is my most prized possession. I want you to have it.
That is very sweet of you, my pet. But you're overlooking one thing. You can't give me something that's already mine.
No. Until midnight, this is still mine.
Bullshit! I put claims on it.
But you haven't claimed him yet.
Amazing. Simply amazing. I've never been so annoyed and endeared at the same time.
I'm giving you something very dear to me. If you don't like it, do what you will.
I guess it doesn't matter. Though I'm still expecting a ritual tonight.
Of course. Wouldn't it be fun to pick someone from the audience?
It would. A little surprise to shake things up. Fine, have it your way. You can sacrifice your brother here, in private. That's what you want, isn't it?
Yes. Thank you, Divilethion the Benevolent. It's not like I find the ritual grotesque, but...
Except you do. Now hurry up before I change my mind.
As you wish.
I'm sure you're smart enough to figure out what happens next. I don't have to spell it out, right? You get it, right? Surely you know that Lynn did the very thing he just announced he would do. If you figured he mercilessly murdered Marrow, congratulations! You're exactly right. He did it with a big bright smile on his face, and his drugged-out little brother screamed in pain, completely unable to understand what happened. Have you ever been high, or in a state of an adrenaline rush? You're hyper-focused on the very instant that is your existence in that moment, and that moment drags on for a small eternity. Now, imagine if you will, being in such a state, and then having your heart gouged out. Truly, Lynn is an awful brother. Divilethion was pleased to have such a loyal little worshipper. The end.